better mood now. Let's go check on her.
And humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
I'm dead on my feet. I think I'll stay here a while.
Right then. Alright, we're back.
I'm dead on my feet.
Ah, it's you two. I was just about to go look for you.
Huh? Tighnari, what are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
You mean she's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her. This sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now.
So, Tighnari, what's really...
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her Alright, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you were that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify, what I'm about to tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because... well, because Kale asked me. And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you. But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend.
So, Tighnari, what exactly is wrong with Kale?
Right. Ever since she was a child, she's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses,
Does that
one may
mean
begin
she's
feeling
going to be
fatigue and even
susceptible to the
experience peripheral
cold?
paresthesia. In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying. Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier?
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest, with appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to...
What? The Fatui?
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation. Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but
Doctor
her case of
who?
Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant. Kale is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh, Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to
Chewie,
know that she's
are
sorry
you
for
guys
hiding
an
her illness.
advanced group of doctors?
She doesn't need to apologize.
Yeah,
None of this
yeah.
is her fault at
But
all.
then
Hmm,
several
well
months
said.
in, they
I
start
hope you'll get a chance
being a
to
little
tell her that in
too
person the next
cruel.
time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
Don't worry, Tainari. We'll take good care of her.
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As though I must admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw it. Her stamina has gotten much worse recently. Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long distance... Alright, now that I've told you about Kale...
Yeah, we'd like...
Alright, but I must warn you two. The rain...
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be
Hey, Tainari? Where exactly are we going to find this plant?
Nilotpala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Hold on. I need to replace that microwave.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface. Quite an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. There should be Nilotpala lotuses. If you could manage to gather, we'll rendezvous here.
Alright, we've gathered enough Nilotpala lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari. Hey, Tainari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look. I'm glad you two came along.
Hey, Tainari!
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're...
Ah, yes, that's Amir and the others. But let's go find out what's going on.
I wonder if I could do the entire arc before
Tainari,
Thursday.
thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
The withering is back? Can you tell me the exact...
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't.
No one in our patrol team.
Okay, I understand.
Wait, Tainari, what are...
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. The affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rain... As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist
I
the
don't
withering's
have a
corrosive
vision, but
effects
I
for
can
a
still
time.
manipulate the
That's right.
elements.
If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find. But you don't seem to carry a.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at you...
Seems the rumors about you were true then. We typically only...
Full throttle!
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered! That whole area! Oh, Paimon doesn't look...
That is the withering. All right, Traveler. We're gonna have to enter that withering zone. Thank you. But I must warn you, don't push yourself. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return... You ready then? Let's go. First, we must locate any branches sustaining the withering zone.
Yeah, burn it down! Pyroclastic surge! Try and stop me!
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Light of the blazing sun!
Now, destroy the tumor of the withering.
Oh, that's how you do that? You just...
Everything's returning
Okay.
to normal now!
Yes, thanks to you two.
Tainari?
It's that obvious, huh? Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The wither... For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected... This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, and most disturbing.
Huh? Well, what?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from... Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before? Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul. Ley lines continually absorb the memory. The Dendro Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also... And as for the withering, it's a... That's right. My ancestors learned of this from greater... I'm afraid we rangers will be back. Alright, that's enough on...
Tainari, you all made it back.
The withering zone. Huh? Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Huh? What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived.
Oh, her? How could we forget?
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
So what's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Huh?
Yes, allow me to explain. She must have just finished. It's...
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I prefer... Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times...
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations?
Let's find out. Here, traveler. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? But wait, how'd you know that he...
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley... That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for... Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of... My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you. When you passed out, I could try to tell you more.
That sounds
That was because when you ran... Please, wait.
Oh, hello.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia. As well. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both...
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing. Hello? Hypatia? Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the
Can I
area.
stream all the Archon quests, or actually take my time while trying to get caught up? Did we get knocked out again and fall into some kind of dreamland?
Really? Oh.
Full throttle!
Wow. This place is huge! I knew there's something off about that cave. Let's think of a way to get over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Red from the sky! Full throttle! Try and stop me! Rev the engines!
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Rev the engines! Full throttle! Not bad. Pyroclastic surge!
Fate is upon you.
Full throttle! Incinerate! Breath from the sky! Rev the engines!
It's kind of trippy.
Well. Looks like we meet again, traveler.
Samus Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. This.
Rise with the sun!
It's a roar.
Light it up! Ah! Light
So
of the blazing
easy.
sun! Ugh! Tja! Tja! Ha! Wah! Wrath from the sky!
Something right.
Rev the engine! Not bad.
Gonna escape again.
The end. The end will come.
Rise with the sun! Ugh.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your sister. Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that the bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly... But don't you fret now. Today will be...
Well, gotta keep fighting.
What do we do? We haven't seen her page. Oh, there she is! Quick! Well, the good news is that she's still conscious. Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like... are you okay? Anyways, we can talk about this... Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her.
Who is there? Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari...
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up...
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come
Neighbor.
by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living here?
Oh? So...
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream?
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of
little
creature
harsh.
is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest.
We do puzzles
But
like
I
that.
do know that I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with... Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing, and at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then...
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. Yes, no doubt about that. By the way... Sorry about that. Sounds like...
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier... Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting... Alright, we're out, Traveler.
Sounds good.
Try and stop me!
All done. Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already washed it. Oh, it smells amazing.
Are you already finished cooking? Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn eel for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius. You should know that some researchers spend their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn eel primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These facts, since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can naturally. Anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great...
Makes sense. But Paimon's got a question.
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory Taking in any sense similar to the ingredients of Spiritborn ale would cause it. Not to worry, though. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendroarchon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spiritborn ale...
Well, that's...
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life.
Whoa! You really seem...
As a member of the Ratawe Starshan at the Academia, my main area of research is the stars and their connection to the fate, which is why I must turn to the all... If only my perception wasn't so limited. I am currently in the stage of training. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge. That's why we meditate a...
Whoa. So knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous.
Of course I do. Especially during nights that are... However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little... I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the... But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of...
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so...
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh.
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality. But that which... Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru. I studied hard, enrolled as... But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, it was incredible. Though I don't exactly... Back then,
So, do you...
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any answers. World, forget me. What could that possibly... if only I could ascend past Satyavada. If you two are ever in the air, there's no need to be thanking me. You two are...
Now that we know Hypatia is alright, and...
Full throttle!
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your... As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a...
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must... I am merely a forest watcher. How
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of Immorta after...
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would cut...
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort.
And what exactly does my master...
You'll know once you've arrived.
And, how...
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that, despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, if that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that?
It's nothing. Some people from the Academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on it. But all that can wait. How did things...
It was quite the eventful trip, but...
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any...
That's right! We want to meet Lesser Lord Kuz...
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any...
Well, do you at least know it?
Let me think. Oh, how about this? Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up...
Oh?
It's called an Akasha term, needless to say.
Great! Next up, That's right! Tainari, we have some...
Yes, she knew you two would be leaving soon.
Thanks, Tainari.
Farewell, and...
Try and stop me!
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. And, but I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine. There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends. And sure, we're probably still gonna worry about your condition. But that's because we're friends and we care about you. Thank you. That means a lot. Oh? What is it? It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh. Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like. I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll... Well then, trainee forest ranger Kale...
Try and stop me! Full throttle! Hip. Hup. Try and stop me! Full throttle!
Sumeru City! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city.
First time,
In
even
fact,
though I went
the
inside
Academia conveniently provides
that
each traveler to
saloon
Sumeru City
to
with
buy
a device.
food several times.
Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved... After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, as long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently Here are your Akasha terminals.
It kinda looks like.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, may the mighty God. Whoa! Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is
Hey, are we
concentrate on
sure
what we
this
wanna know,
is,
and bam, you get it. Oh, that'll come
the
in real
medieval
handy.
ages?
Exactly. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, now that we're in, we. Okay, next, Oh, come on! Ugh, Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? Huh. You two. Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the well, he's from Sumeru, and even has a Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letters. Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me.
Great! You see, Tainari sent us.
What? Please, there's no need to say anything.
Here, this is a letter.
Oh, let me see. Ah, seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expert. Sorry, the Akasha did.
What? You too? But
Sorry, Google didn't respond to my query.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali
didn't expect her to be.
the Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain
Aw, but
No need to worry just yet. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. In this world, there will always be information. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. Don't mention it. If you two ever... Hey, come on! This is...
oh. So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk, huh? Like who? Oh, you're right, Catherine. The Adventurers Guild has its own.
Rev the engines!
Ad Astra Abyssal.
Catherine, we need your help with.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild.
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
Aww, another dead end. Well,
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather,
There are numerous active mercenary groups. They take on various contracts and work all across An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the
Corps of 30?
supposedly, they are named Asphalt, an advisor with the Corps of 30. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you're welcome.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Razor we go!
Did I take the right cutscene?
The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
It's nice to meet you!
I see. So, Catherine, it's true that the Eremites network is vast, but even I can't help.
Wait, seriously?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most...
Oh? What?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, in their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens, not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance. And the Academia never announces anything about her. As far
Never
as the
makes
people
an
of Sumeru are
appearance.
concerned, she's just a god that
Wouldn't
exists.
that
And
raise
that's all.
suspicion?
Really? Aw.
Ha! But who knows?
Alright, well...
No problem.
Seems Osfund was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it. We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire...
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh? Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Arc. Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great
everyone
calamity was
doing?
about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon. In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
Okay, and then what happened?
And then, the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome
Calamity.
adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar. Oh, Archon Seeker. Do you now understand? Along your journey, we were in...
Yeah, thanks for the story!
In a way. It seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can...
Of course. I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now.
Hey, wait!
How do they they figure these things out? Like, no, they can, or like no audio cues, no cues whatsoever. Oh, something just came up. Yeah, I just happened to know about it.
It looks like they're searching for someone. Ugh, the state. Let's see if we can.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her!
What?
That should keep him busy for a while.
Light it up!
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me. Uh-oh, looks like there's some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for?
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's move out. Stay behind us.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now. Wait, stand down, Dia.
My
Oh,
lady,
hey,
who are
it's
these
that
two?
person I pulled last
They're
stream
travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago.
when
They
I
happened to notice that you
wanted
were all
to
searching for me, so
parade
they
it.
helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing us away?
I don't care
I'm
how
Miss
the game
Dunyarzad's bodyguard.
promotes you.
Here
I'm
to
not
see that she
building
returns
you.
home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse,
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated.
Oh, wait,
But if you
my
insist on
attitude
not
got
going, then I'll
switched,
have to
like,
carry you
off.
like a sack of potatoes.
Okay.
Hey, Dunyarzad already said she does.
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation. Sorry, my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to
how much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double?
My lady, this isn't about Mora. I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be—
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. And I know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me, because she saved me. This is my life, and my last chance.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure.
Fine. I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination.
Thank you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now.
Don't worry about it, my lady. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man.
Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've
I'm fine, really.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you too.
Sure, after you rest up.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the...
Nah, you get used to it. How about a minute?
You got it. Huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like...
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of Mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have.
Why did
They're
she
my
try to
friends, so I want to be
buy
a good
her
host
off?
for them.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you...
How about our charcoal-baked agelena cakes? They're our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Dunyarzad, we asked the...
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendroarchon? Even though...
Huh?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound. At that moment, an ethereal voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry. Who are you? How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but... Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting... Wow, you really Dunyarzad. Is... What? No, huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes, and... Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful then.
After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be here." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been... But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zerus festival for her.
What's the sub...
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day... It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated... I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. But because of the Academia's influence, people have grabbed... The Academia actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes... Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death. So...
Aww, but that's awful.
It is. It's absolute... Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred...
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zerus festival to this day. But I hadn't met any... But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Les. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year.
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed...
Yes. Initially, I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today.
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take.
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear... Full throttle! Try and stop me! Full throttle! Sorry I'm late, Neil.
Oh, Dunyarzad. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out.
Not...
Oh. And...
Oh, meet the Traveler and Paimon, my two newest friends. They're...
So you're followers from another land? That's wonderful. You two have... By the way, Dunyarzad.
You're very welcome. It's the...
Probably?
Wow!
Not bad.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair we reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed up. We can't let that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, thank the Dendra Archon for Dunyarzad, but the more she gave us, we hired the stage is going to be even prettier when it's best.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage.
Nilu, what are you gonna be doing at...
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zeros.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this?
I only told them about the Greater Lord.
Okay. Then I'll tell you, according to legend, the a long time ago, some of the gods got as she danced upon the grass. Those brilliant purple flowers, of course they did. Although they aren't around anymore, though we're just tiny people compared to the divine.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to compare.
They symbolize the goddess of flowers.
Yeah. The great...
Thinking about the goddess, if my stage were anything like that...
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's...
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey, come on! There's nothing wrong with enjoying a festival. Besides...
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zero's festival together?
Junior-san, let me show everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali. And we're...
In that case, we'll take a look.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Did you know that the Sub-Zero's festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the...
Huh. I don't know much about the Oh, and the perfume sold. I mean...
Things are really... Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are... And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers...
In work as on the stage, one must act with gumption.
Milu, your outfit... Wow.
Uh-huh. Of course.
As a child, my grandmother Sub-Zero's fit.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine! Huh. Come to think of it, Paimon's only ever seen her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine!
Huh? Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
Whoa. Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to
what's
say
shaking?
Hi Astra Abyssos.
That attitude, you stop working
Standing behind the counter
at
at
your
the
day
Adventurers
job.
Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Teyvat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Teyvat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about his sister.
Yes, and you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies. Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild. Oh, by the way, thanks for connecting.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of...
There's something really...
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia.
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to...
Are you serious?
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment.
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Razor and wait for Dia.
Sorry, I'm late. Anyway, I guess I...
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Listen, you two. I don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord. Oh, hey, Chief.
Ha, Dia! What are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you.
I take it you all know each other?
Mm-hmm. We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Ozfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Ruksha?
Rukshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses. So people from all over have been called back to the city. Since you've already mentioned the theft, I suppose I might as well...
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the den.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Let me fill you in. The Academia the Grand Sage took the whole matter very seriously.
You two have heard of Port Ormos, haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumer. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the... If you're interested, maybe you could head to Port...
Are you serious, Chief? All the
If you're also in...
Count me out. I've got plenty of... And take it from me. If you two really do decide to visit, there are even some extremists who go around...
You bet they are.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the... Well, Traveler, that's about all.
Thanks, Dia! And since we've gathered all we could for the moment and
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the... Good. Then we'll see you both...
Hip. Something to add to my collection. Rev the engines! Full throttle! Rev the engines! Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle! Incinerate! Time to buckle down. Yeah! Burn it down! Wrath from the sky! Incinerate! Light of the blazing sun! Rise with the sun! Switching gears. Incinerate! Wrath from the sky! Rev the engines! Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun! Rise with the sun! Pyroclastic surge!
I'm always watching. Right now, emerge. So much for eternity. Guided by destiny. Let me scribe.
with the sun! Wrath from the sky! Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle! Light it up! Something to add to my collection.
Well, since I found it, might as well do it.
Leave it to me.
That's a lot of people.
Try and stop me!
I'm just gonna leave it there then, since
Full throttle!
I'm not really interested in solving puzzles right now.
Kicking me off!
Try and stop me! Full throttle! Rise with the sun!
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional.
You
Believe me, I'm not making this up.
Wow! Talk about... Ooh. We know that whatever the Paimon doesn't get it. Well, given all the...
Welcome. Welcome.
Hi there.
Of course. Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their... Sure, we may not be you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got... If you ask me, the life of a...
It's no good. There's been a lot of fighting between the different, especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about King Deshret and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Regzar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that?
They're called Ain el Ahmar.
Wait, come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in they're usually pretty wary of outs. I've heard that Ain el Ahmar likes to set up
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche.
Insult.
Who else could
Why
possibly
does
be after that kind of
Genshin's
shady
generic
knowledge?
Mook
I bet it's
look
practically
like
worthless to anyone aside
a
from us.
fat, chubby
I guess that
dude?
makes sense. Then the only thing left
You
for us
know,
is to find a way in.
it's important.
Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that?
Like, I swear I've seen like 10, 20 identical people that look like that chubby guy.
Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you lost your mind?
I mean, I'm not very poor on Mora right now.
Oh, alright. Paimon never thought she'd agree to parting with that kind of This is the place we heard those students talking about.
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of King Deshret, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunities?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion.
All these guys...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when King Deshret exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask...
Well, nothing says subtle better than getting up to ask them for context.
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A traveler?
Now's probably not the time to talk about that. Didn't the students say Eremites are wary of outsiders?
A student? Huh. What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it?
Paimon can't stand to see so much more go. But there's no other choice right now.
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there.
Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention King Deshret just now. We're actually interested to know more because...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, as you can see, members of Ain al-Ach, years ago, King Deshret founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was King Deshret was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title. God...
So, you mean...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed King Deshret's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh. Just that the story doesn't end there, oh no. King Deshret isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the... Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor... If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of King Deshret. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just
What,
yet.
500 grand
This
more?
man is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's
Oh,
me
that's going
again.
fine.
I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you
How's your day
is
going,
fake.
by the way?
Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this, hmm?
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Oh,
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not
do you
preclude
think it'll
him from
take a
changing
while
his
for
mind
me to
in the
get the
future.
Fontaine?
I'm warning you, don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an
If you're suggesting that we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind.
Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Okay, generic Lukes.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 Mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Someone
who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Amorites running too! Plus, he seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. He went that way! After him!
Just the shipping schedule?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them, and you two gave me just the opportunity I needed. We're even. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end, they might harass you again in the future. All right. Goodbye.
Hold your horses! We still have something to... Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about...
Who exactly are you two? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah! He's really strong! Weren't you saying something about a physical exchange?
He doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but he can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from from guys like that. Those high-headed thugs are definitely gonna bring a lot of backup for your next meeting. Even if you don't go alone, you...
All right. I accept. Got a pen and paper? We'll reconvene at the appointed time, but...
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's...
You were willing to part with 500,000 Mora for something and you didn't even know what it was? Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I...
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before. This is what you've been looking for.
Huh? Paimon can't tell what it is.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply, it's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents.
So you're turning your street smarts into canned goods, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what...
That's a myth.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, you're still resolved. Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock. Some say that she's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I met with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further...
Why do you want us to meet with her?
Until you complete this task, you don't...
Fine.
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
The true challenge begins after you meet her. She has a keen nose for mora and a shrewd eye for wares, and she only likes customers who she deems to have good taste. I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
But we only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad. Is that something we can learn
Just buy them all.
That's true. Have you two heard of elemental sight? Oh? That's a surprise. Guess I'll have... Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
They look with...
Try inspecting them with element...
How'd it go? Did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here's the mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any mora left over, just go. And be sure to exercise some caution. There have been
Matra?
The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want... Okay, then we have...
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions and try to get in contact with him.
Hello. What are you two looking to buy?
Wait, are you sure you're remembering that right? Hyman doesn't think it was that on the paper.
What a unique palette. We have unripe...
Following the paper got us past the first...
Roanoke, these two want to buy unripe horror fruits.
Got it. You two, please follow me. You two have a fascinating fashion sense. We haven't seen a customer wearing a sumeru rose for quite some time.
Hold on. Let me think. Sumeru rose means common merch. No, look again. We're obviously wearing morning flowers.
Ah, my mistake. I do apologize.
Whew. That pop quiz sure was scary.
Ah, the warehouse is up ahead. Please follow me. Before I retrieve your products, please forgive me, but we may not have sufficient stock for you today. Earlier, many of our hara fruits were taken by mice.
Hold on. That's not right. Taken by mice means they sold out.
Ah, I'm sorry. But as things currently stand, we won't be able to fulfill your order. Why don't you two...
He's cautious of us. Let's take a closer look at the paper that Al-Haytham gave us.
We're gonna have to take a small break. But I'll be back to streaming pretty soon.